Yes, all right. So welcome also to this other episode of the Open Forum podcast. This is the podcast, don't forget, is a podcast where diverse ideas converge, okay? And every subject is worth for conversation here. So today we want to discuss more on how to manage your time as a student, okay? So our guest today will be helping us to know why time management is important for academic success, and also the simple time management strategies for students. So before moving forward to anything, let me give an opportunity to our guest to at least introduce himself.
I'm Sir Chris, a student at Mitch.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So as I've already said, we want to discuss the topic of how to manage your time as a student. So
Yes.
before we go any further, I want you to make us understand or on the thing that I've already mentioned in the in the introduction of why is it important, or why time management is crucial for academic success.
Okay. Time management is essential for academic success.
Okay.
Because it helps students to balance
Okay.
their courseworks.
Okay.
Extracurricular activities,
Okay.
social life,
Okay.
and personal responsibility. As you know, as a student,
Yeah.
we want to be flexible sometimes.
Yes.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying the social life, it is important to manage your time.
You have to balance these things.
Yeah.
Okay.
Without proper time management,
Yes.
Students may become
overwhelmed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Leading to stress and poor academic performance.
Yes.
Yeah, as you know, if you are not managing your time, you should you can fail.
Yeah.
Yeah. For example, the time you can go and read, you are just going outside and praying
and partying like
yeah.
Okay.
By organizing their time effectively, students can ensure they are dedicating enough time to study. As I already know, prepare for their exams.
Okay.
And completing assignments.
Yes.
Without sacrificing for other important aspects for their life.
Okay.
Good time management
Yes.
also helps students to develop self-discipline.
Yes.
And reduce
procrastination. Yes.
Yeah.
Like,
as you know,
changing directions.
as you know, students have pressure sometimes. This time management help to press down the pressure.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I want to understand how can poor management, poor time management, negatively impact a student performance.
Yeah. According to me, performance of student can lead to be missed deadlines.
Okay.
Yeah. Right. For example, if you are not managing time, and you have given an assignment, then due date, for example, is on Monday. When you are just doing your things without time management, until the day for submitting the assignment, you cannot manage to write it.
Yes, we have seen a lot of people here.
It also increases
writing the assignments today. Due time is 12 o'clock. You're writing it at 9 o'clock.
That's poor time management.
Okay.
It also increases stress levels.
Yes.
Which can cause burnout and fatigue.
Okay.
Making it harder to concentrate and
concentrate.
And retain information.
Okay.
Additionally, poor management can disrupt student sleeping schedule.
Okay.
Which further impacts their ability to focus and perform well in class. You already know, if you are not sleeping well, when you are in class, you can sleep over.
We are advised to have a good sleep. Yes.
Over time, the cumulating effects of these habits can hinder academic progress.
Okay.
And leads to
underachievements.
Okay. As you already know, if you are not managing time, you cannot achieve your goals.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So I want you to tell us more on what are some of the time management mistakes a lot of students make right now.
according to my experience, some common mistakes include over committing to too many activities. Failing to prioritize your tasks and underestimating how long assignments will take. That's I say like a due date. Students also tend to procrastinate reviewing work until the last minute.
Team last minute.
Team last minute.
But team last minute.
Like submission is on 4 o'clock. You're starting writing at 12 o'clock. Last meeting minute.
Team last minute.
But it's always dangerous. You already know. Which often results into lower quality work and added stress. Another mistake I experienced is not setting aside time for restore or not restore but for rest or relaxation, which can lead to burnout. A lack of planning and using distractions like social media can also derail student focus. You already know social media have many things.
Yes, exactly.
Exactly. They can social media can cause also to poor time management.
So in the introduction we said that at least you give us some simple strategies for a student to follow. So what do you think are some of the simple strategies exactly that a student can use to improve their time management?
One of the most effective strategies is creating a daily or weekly schedule. That includes time blocks for studying, classes, and relaxation. Prioritize tasks by deadlines or importance can also help students focus on what matters most. And also breaking large projects into smaller
ones.
Like manageable tasks can make them less overwhelming and easier to complete on time. Additionally, setting clear, achievable goals each day helps students stay on track. Lastly, using tools like planners, calendars, or apps to track assignments and deadlines can be highly beneficial.
So in your opinion, I would say how does exactly setting goals, personal goals or whatever, helps you as a student to manage your time?
Setting goals gives we as a student a clear direction and purpose, helping us to motivate a focus.
To stay motivated.
When students break their long-term academic goals into small or manageable tasks, it becomes easier to organize their times and monitor their progress. Having a specific goals also helps us to prioritize our workloads. Making it clear which tasks needs to be completed first. As you already know, we do important things first. Goals create a sense of accomplishment as students achieve them, which reinforces the values of good time management practices.
So I want to ask you this question. We've been talking about procrastinating. So can really procrastination be overcome, and how?
Yes, procrastinating or procrastination can be overcome with few effective strategies. One is the Pomodoro technique. As you know, where students work for 25 minutes and then take 5 minutes break. These methods breaks the cycle of procrastination by making tasks feel more manageable. Another approach is to tackle and hardest or most important tasks first when energy levels are high. As I said already, do important things at first. Students should also identify the reasons for procrastination, whether it's fears of failure or feeling overwhelmed and address these feelings. Also, by breaking tasks into smaller chunks and setting achievable goals, procrastination can be significantly reduced. Yeah.
So how exactly is it important to maintaining a routine for effective time management?
Yeah, as you already know, it is important to maintain routine and effective time management. Maintaining routine is extremely important for effective time management because it builds consistency, and helps from productive habits. When students stick to a routine, they develop a rhythm that makes it easier to manage their workload and avoid stress of rust with social activities and self-care. Over time, a consistent routine helps improve focus, reduce procrastination, and enhance overall productivity.
They enhance their productivity. Okay, so I want you to explain to us how exactly can students manage their time effectively, and also and while balancing the extracurricular activities, like maybe partying or doing whatever out of the curriculum. What strategies or how students can manage their time effectively while doing that?
Okay, students should start by prioritizing their academic responsibilities, and then decide how much time they realistically dedicate to extracurricular activities. Using a planner to block out time for both the schoolwork and activities to ensure they don't overcome. It's also important for students to learn how to say no. To say no is important to everyone. As you already know, to activities that may interfere with their academic goals. By prioritizing tasks and managing their schedule, students can enjoy extracurriculars without letting them negatively affect their school performance.
All right, so you have explained explained a lot on how to manage your time as a student. So I want to understand. We had a lot of people that before doing anything, you have to be self-disciplined. You have to be self-disciplined. So, what role does exactly self-discipline play in time management for students?
Self-discipline is critical components of effective time management. It helps students stay focused on their goals and avoid distractions that can waste time. Such as social media or
procrastination.
With self-discipline, students are more likely to stick to their schedules, complete tasks on time, and resist the temptation to postpone important work.
I'll be doing next day. Tomorrow never ends. Tomorrow never ends.
Developing self-discipline requires practice. But once established, it helps students manage their time more effectively and achieve their academic goals. As you already know.
So you have also explained a lot on the self-discipline. I was expecting that brilliant answer from you. So how can students also create a productive study environment that helps with the time management?
A productive study environment is free from
distractions.
And helps students stay focused. As you already know, to create this environment, students should choose a quiet, space dedicated solely to studying.
They have to choose a place that this place is quiet and also being at this place I'll be focused.
Keeping their studying area organized and free from clutter, reduces distractions and helps maintain focus. As you already know, if you are in noisy place, you can't focus on your studies. Using noise cancelling headphones, using ear cancelling headphones, setting up a comfortable workplace, and removing unnecessary devices like phones, can also help. As you already know, phones have social media. Some calls.
So putting them aside can also help you to concentrate on what you're doing.
A well-prepared studying environment allows students to maximize their study time and stay on track with their schedule. As you already know.
So I heard you sometime you explain a bit. You're mentioning tools like maybe planner, calendars, also some apps. So I want you to tell us more on the benefits of using that app. What are the benefits of using that apps for time management?
Using of planners, calendars, and apps provide visual representation of tasks, assignments, and deadlines, which makes it easier to manage time effectively. As you already know, these tools help students break down their workload into manageable parts and keep track of upcoming responsibilities by scheduling tasks and setting reminders. Student can stay organized and avoid forgetting important deadlines. They also provide a sense of control over one's time, which reduces stress and helps students to be more productive.
Yes. So you were explaining how to manage time as a student as whole. So we had also people maybe I only study during maybe exams, whatever. So how can a student manage their time during the exam period? When stress levels are high, like hey, exam is tomorrow. So what can I do? The pressure is high, you know. The pressure is high. So how can the students manage their time during the exam period?
As you already know, exam period, is very tough. During exam periods, time management becomes even more important to reduce stress and performance students should create a detailed study schedule that allocates time for each subject and topic they need to review. As you already know, at school they put timetable, which as a student we followed it. Prioritizing subjects based on difficult or the exam schedule is essential. As you already know, there are subjects that you can manage to write it without reading, and there are subjects that or even when you are in class you can't understand it. According to me, it's like economics. It's very tough to me. According to this subject, as a student, I taking a regular breaks and staying hydrated helps maintaining focus during long studying sessions. As you already know, this subject economics to me is very hard. Additionally, we as a students, we should avoid cramming by reviewing materials well in advance. Adequate rest and sleeping also critical during this to ensure they are we are mentally prepared for exams.
So you've explained how to manage the time when during the exam period. So you know the exam period is kind of unexpected, you know. So you come maybe some things that can distract you from stay focused on your schedule. So how can students actually handle those unexpected events that can distract their schedule?
Life is predictable.
That's the fact.
And students should be flexible and unexpected events disrupt their schedule. The best approach is to prioritize and adjust their schedule accordingly. If an urgent task or event arises, students should identify which non-urgent task can be postponed or delegated. Keeping some buffer time in their schedule allows for flexibility and when things don't go as planned. Stay calm, adaptable, and ready to reprioritize. Helps minimize stress in these situations.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. You're very good giving good responses to my questions.
Yeah.
Okay. So I want to understand. You have explained a lot on maybe students being on maybe leading during exams and also maybe the coincidences that they have made or whatever. So how can the students avoid the burnouts while managing the heavy academic load?
Okay, to avoid the burnouts, student needs to balance their academic workload with the rest and the relaxation. As you know, if you are reading continuously, things cannot you cannot understand it. Scheduling time for self-care, exercises, sometimes social activities, it's just as important as studying. If I say I said already that a student should be sometimes needs to be flexible to take some drinks like that. Students should also break their work into small tasks to avoid overfilling, and take regular breaks to recharge. As you already know, staying organized, setting realistic goals, burnout, I think proper sleeping, nutrition, and stress management are key to maintain energy and focus throughout the academic terms.
So you have just explained on how the students can use time management techniques to maintain to maintain their level at school. So how can the students also use their use time management techniques to maintain their healthy work life to balance?
A student can achieve healthy work life balance by setting boundaries between their academic work and personal time. By scheduling specific times for studying, they can leave room for hobbies, relaxations, and socializing. Using time management techniques such as Pomodoro technique, as I say already, it allows students to work efficiently while still having time for self-care. It's also important to set prioritize and not committing to too many extracurricular activities. Balancing responsibility ensures that the student can enjoy both academic success
and also some personal
life.
All right. So we're about to end this episode of the Open Forum podcast. So I want you to at least give some piece of advice to your fellow students who struggle to manage time.
My advice to start small by focusing on just one or two time management strategies, such as creating simple diary, to-do list, or using plan. Consistency is key. So students should aim to develop habits that work for them over time. They shouldn't be afraid to ask for help from mentors, professors or peers of their struggling. The more students practice managing their time, the better they will get at it. Remember, time management is skill that can be learned and improved. And it will pay off in both academic success and personal well-being.
So I really appreciate your time. You have explained to us. You have answered the question in a good manner, and I hope our audience out there will be satisfying. Will be getting more details on how they can manage their time if they are a student. That is so. I really appreciate your time, and also thank you so much for your time. I know you're a student, you have assignments to do, you have a lot to do, you have a lot to work on. So thank you so much for allowing me to interview you on this episode of the Open Forum podcast. So thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yeah.